Hey everyone, here's a quick tutorial of how you can use Microsoft Excel to predict what an investment might be worth in the future. Let's get started. Okay, so you want to predict the future estimated value of an investment. So I typed all this out already so you wouldn't have to listen to me type all day. So you basically just need 5 boxes here in Excel. This one is going to be your initial contribution. Let's say you start with $100 in whatever investment account this might be. And you want to add $10 a month to it, so that's your contribution per month. You expect that this fund, whichever that may be, maybe it's a mutual fund that has an average earning of say 7% a year, so it's moderately aggressive, and this can be either how much the value of the fund increases or the dividends you earn on it, or both. Let's say it's invested, we want to know what this is going to be worth in 10 years. So there's already a nifty function in Excel that does all this for you. It estimates what's called the future value of an investment. And so all we have to do here is we put in the rate that we just decided upon. You have to, because we're going to be because we're going to be contributing per month, we need to divide this by 12, so it's compounded by a fraction of the 7%, but it's done monthly. We'll add the number of periods, which is 10 years times the number of months. The payment that you're going to put in per month. Now, for some reason, Excel only likes to take negative numbers on these money functions, so we're going to put that in as a negative. PV, this is optional. This is the present value, or your starting contribution. That has to be negative 2. And then this here decides when it's compounded. You want at the end of the period, but if you leave it blank, it's gonna do that for you. So you can either put 0 or just end the function. All we're gonna do is hit enter, and bam, we have a prediction for what it's worth. Now all these little there's a ton of calculators online that'll do this for you as well. They're all gonna come up with something slightly different. So don't be too worried. This is all an estimation process. And this may not earn exactly this. It may earn less. It may earn more. You may get 12% earnings the first year and have a bigger amount in there initially, and then it might be 2% the year after that, so it takes a big cut. And then eventually it may end up as a 7% average. It gets you somewhere around this ballpark number. So this works for both non-retirement investments like we're doing here, or a retirement investment. Let's say you want to predict your retirement investment. 5.5% is a good average number to use for a target retirement fund like a 2050 fund. Let's say we're going to invest this for 40 years. We start with no dollars, and we use 458 as our monthly contribution, which is maxing out a Roth or a regular IRA. So in 40 years, that's going to be worth almost $800,000, which is pretty awesome. You can also use this for an investment that you've already had for a while. So say you have an account, aggressive mutual fund, and you've been contributing $100 a month to it, and it's now worth, I don't know, $3,432. In 10 more years, that account will be worth almost $30,000. So you can do this for things you've already started or things you haven't started yet. Now let's say we want to figure out how much of this value is just interest we earned. To do that, we have to figure out what we contributed. Whoops. So that's simply the amount we started with plus the monthly amount times number of months times the number of years. So our total contribution was about $15,000. So the interest we earned is simply the future value minus our total contributions. So $14,000, almost exactly what you contributed. And that's it. So in the next video, I'll show you how to add a cool little pie chart that really shows you how much interest you earned, as well as a bar graph which shows you how much you earned over time. I hope you enjoyed this short tutorial. I'm going to have an advanced video that's going to add some cool graphics and stuff to this one, so look for that coming up next. That's a wrap.